Have you ever wished you could open your bank account and feel a wave of relief instead of fear? What if I told you that in just 10 minutes a day you can reprogram your energy and begin to attract the financial abundance you've been waiting for? Stay with me until the end of this video, because I will guide you through a simple but powerful process that can transform not just your relationship with money, but the way you see yourself and the world around you. Maybe right now you feel anxious every time you think about bills, debts, or the future. Maybe you've been working hard, but the numbers in your account never seem to reflect your true worth. Or perhaps you've tried manifesting before, but it always felt slow, uncertain, or unreliable. If any of this sounds familiar, then this video was made for you. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you why your financial reality is not fixed, but a mirror of your inner state, and how a simple 10-minute daily ritual can help you shift that state instantly. You'll learn how to release the fear of lack, how to activate the vibration of abundance, and how to open yourself to opportunities that were always waiting for you. By the end of this video, you will not only understand how to align your energy with prosperity, but you will also experience it directly through a guided practice that could change the way you feel about money forever. This isn't theory. It's an experience that begins as soon as you give yourself permission to try. So let me ask you, are you ready to stop feeling powerless and start feeling abundant? Are you ready to stop waiting for change and finally create it? If the answer is yes, then stay with me, because what you're about to discover has the potential to completely rewrite your financial story. The illusion of scarcity. From the moment we were children, most of us were conditioned to believe that money is scarce, that abundance is reserved for a lucky few, and that financial freedom requires endless struggle. Think about it. How many times have you heard phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "You have to work twice as hard just to survive"? These beliefs, repeated over and over, are like invisible chains around your mind. They shape the way you see your bank account, your future, and even your own worth. And the truth is, those chains are illusions. Scarcity is not a universal law, it is a mental program. Every time you open your banking app and feel fear, anxiety, or disappointment, you are not actually reacting to the numbers on the screen. You are reacting to the story you've been told about those numbers. When you see less than you expected, your subconscious whispers, "I am not enough, I will never get ahead, life is unfair." But here's the powerful shift. Your bank balance is not a verdict. It is not a reflection of your potential. It is only a snapshot of past thoughts and beliefs manifesting into form. When you understand this, you stop seeing your financial state as permanent and begin to see it as flexible, like clay waiting to be reshaped. Scarcity thrives on comparison. You look at others who seem to have everything: new cars, bigger houses, endless opportunities, and you feel small. But comparison is another trick of the illusion. It blinds you to the abundance already available in your own life. The truth is, abundance is not something out there that you must chase. It is energy flowing all around you, waiting for you to tune into it. When you obsess over what you lack, you block that flow. When you choose gratitude, even for the smallest things, you reopen the gates. Psychologists and spiritual teachers agree. What you focus on expands. If you constantly focus on lack, you will see more lack. If you shift your focus to abundance, even in tiny ways, you begin to rewire your brain and attract experiences that match this new frequency. This is why people who practice gratitude journaling or visualization often notice sudden opportunities, unexpected income, or new solutions appearing almost magically. They are not forcing reality. They are aligning with a higher vibration where abundance naturally exists. So let me ask you, how many years have you allowed the illusion of scarcity to dictate your choices, your self-worth, and your happiness? And what would happen if, starting today, you decided to see beyond the numbers, beyond the fear, and into the infinite possibilities that surround you? Once you release the illusion of scarcity, you reclaim your power. You stop being a victim of circumstance and start becoming the conscious creator of your reality. And that is exactly the path we are walking together in this video. Scarcity is like a fog that clouds your vision. You can't see the opportunities standing right in front of you because your mind is trained to expect lack. But the moment you begin to question this fog, cracks of light start to appear. And this light is awareness. The very first step to breaking free is to notice when your thoughts are drenched in fear and lack. Catch yourself thinking, "There's never enough," and immediately replace it with, "I am open to receive more than I can imagine." This small shift may feel insignificant, but it is the seed that grows into an entirely new financial reality. You are not powerless. You are powerful beyond measure. And the key is not to work harder or chase endlessly, but to transform the energy you bring into every moment. That is the beginning of abundance. So how do you actually start? You begin by recognizing that the balance in your account is not a ceiling, but a starting point. Instead of asking, "Why don't I have enough?" ask, "How can I align with more?" It begins with awareness, then with gratitude, and finally with deliberate practices that we will explore step by step in this video. Imagine for a moment if you devoted just 10 minutes a day to shifting your energy. 10 minutes of focused gratitude, visualization, and intention. What would your life look like in a week? In a month? In a year? Stay with me until the end, because I will guide you through this exact 10-minute ritual that has the power to unlock a flow of prosperity you've never experienced before. This isn't just about money. It's about freedom, peace, and a life where you finally feel supported by the universe. The science of financial vibration. At its core, money is not paper, metal, or numbers on a screen. It is energy. Everything in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency, from the smallest atom to the grandest star. Your thoughts and emotions are no different. When you feel fear, anxiety, or doubt, you are vibrating at a frequency of lack. When you feel gratitude, joy, and certainty, you shift into the frequency of abundance. Money, like all forms of energy, responds to vibration. This is not just a spiritual idea. It is supported by neuroscience and quantum physics, which show us that our thoughts literally alter the pathways of the brain and influence the reality we experience. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how, when you're in a positive state, opportunities seem to come to you effortlessly? You meet the right people, hear about the right job, or suddenly discover a solution you hadn't seen before. This isn't coincidence, it's resonance. Your vibration acts like a magnet, attracting experiences, people, and resources that match your dominant state of being. The opposite is also true. When you are consumed by fear of bills or debt, you notice more problems, miss opportunities, and unconsciously sabotage the flow of abundance. In other words, you don't get what you want. You get what you are vibrationally aligned with. Science has shown that the brain doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you visualize checking your bank account and seeing abundance, your brain activates the same neural circuits as if it were actually happening. This practice rewires your subconscious, making your mind more receptive to prosperity. Over time, your actions naturally align with this new reality, and you begin to make decisions from abundance instead of fear. This is why athletes visualize success before competing and why entrepreneurs envision breakthroughs before they happen. They are aligning their vibration before the result appears. But here's the secret most people overlook. It doesn't take hours of meditation or endless affirmations to shift your vibration. Just 10 minutes of focused energy each day can create a ripple effect that transforms everything. Because energy multiplies, like a small spark that ignites an entire fire. When you deliberately choose to vibrate at gratitude, joy, and prosperity for even a short period, you are planting seeds that continue to grow long after the practice ends. The universe responds not to how long you practice, but to how deeply and consistently you align. So, the real question is, what frequency are you tuned into right now? Are you unconsciously vibrating at fear, doubt, and scarcity? Or are you ready to shift into the vibration of abundance, opportunity, and limitless potential? In this video, you're going to learn exactly how to raise your financial vibration in a way that is simple, practical, and deeply transformative. And when you apply it, you'll begin to see shifts not just in your bank account, but in your relationships, your health, and your overall sense of peace. Because abundance is never about money alone. It's about alignment with the flow of life itself. When you truly understand that money is vibration, you stop chasing it and start aligning with it. This realization is liberating because it means your circumstances don't define you. Your frequency does. Even if your account shows only a few dollars, that is not the final word on your destiny. The energy you radiate right now is the signal that calls in tomorrow's opportunities. Fear attracts delays and closed doors. Gratitude opens the gates to new flows of prosperity. So, every time you choose to breathe deeply, smile, and feel grateful for what you already have, you are literally tuning your body and mind to the frequency where abundance lives. This is why some people seem lucky. They are not lucky, they are aligned. And here's the exciting part: alignment doesn't have to take years, it can begin today. Imagine devoting just 10 minutes of your day to deliberately raising your vibration, like tuning a radio dial to a clearer signal. At first, it feels subtle. But soon, you begin to notice small changes: an unexpected discount, a new opportunity, a conversation that sparks a fresh idea. These are signs that your vibration is shifting and reality is rearranging around you. The more you practice, the more undeniable the results become. That is why it's so important to stay until the end of this video, because I will guide you through a powerful 10-minute ritual designed to reprogram your vibration and connect you directly to the energy of financial abundance. This is where theory becomes practice and where your transformation begins. The 10-minute ritual. Now that you understand how scarcity is an illusion and that money responds to vibration, it's time to put this knowledge into practice. Theory can inspire you, but practice transforms you. This is where the 10-minute ritual comes in. A simple daily practice designed to reset your energy, calm your mind, and tune your frequency to abundance. It doesn't matter how much or how little you have right now. What matters is the vibration you choose to embody. This ritual is your way of telling the universe, I am ready to receive. I am aligned with prosperity. The first step is conscious breathing. For 1 minute, close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through the nose, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly through the mouth. Each breath is an invitation to let go of fear, stress, and doubt. As you exhale, imagine all scarcity and anxiety leaving your body. Breathing is more than a physical act. It's a spiritual reset. It calms the nervous system, clears mental fog, and opens space for new energy. Think of it as clearing the soil before planting the seeds of abundance. Without this step, your mind is too cluttered to receive. The second step is gratitude. For 2 minutes, bring to mind 3 things you are genuinely grateful for right now. They don't have to be grand or dramatic. Sometimes the smallest blessings hold the most power. Maybe it's the roof over your head, the meal you enjoyed today, or the fact that you are alive and breathing. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance instantly. It tells the universe that you are already rich in spirit, and therefore ready to receive more. Write these things down if you can, or repeat them silently in your heart. Feel the warmth of gratitude expanding in your chest as if it were a golden light. The third step is visualization. For 3 minutes, imagine opening your bank account and seeing the exact balance you desire. Don't just see the numbers. Feel the emotions. What would it feel like to see $10,000, $100,000, or even more waiting for you? Would you smile? Would you feel a weight lifted off your shoulders? Would you finally breathe with ease? Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between imagination and reality. By rehearsing abundance, you are training your brain to accept it as normal. The more normal it feels, the faster it manifests. The fourth step is affirmation. For 2 minutes, Repeat powerful statements that align you with prosperity. Say them out loud if you can. I am worthy of abundance. Money flows to me easily. I am open to receive wealth in expected and unexpected ways. Each word vibrates through your body, rewriting old programs of scarcity and replacing them with codes of abundance. Affirmations are not about wishful thinking. They are about anchoring your identity in abundance until it becomes second nature. The more emotion you attach to these words, the stronger their impact. Finally, the fifth step is anchoring the feeling. Spend the last 2 minutes sitting in the energy of abundance as if it were already yours. Smile, relax, and let gratitude and joy fill your body. Imagine yourself walking through your day with confidence, knowing that money and opportunities are flowing to you. This is the state you want to carry into your life beyond the ritual. When you embody abundance now, the universe rearranges circumstances to match it later. This entire practice takes only 10 minutes, but its effects ripple through your entire day. The more consistently you do it, the stronger your vibration becomes. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you train abundance, the more natural it feels. And once it feels natural, reality has no choice but to reflect it. This is not about forcing results. It's about becoming the person who naturally attracts them. So, I want you to imagine, what could shift in your life if you committed to this ritual every day for the next 7 days? What doors could open? What opportunities could appear? What miracles could unfold? This is your invitation to test it, to live it, and to witness firsthand the power of aligning your energy with abundance. And stay with me, because soon I'll share stories of transformation that will prove how real and powerful this process truly is. Most people underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. They think change requires massive effort, long hours, or complicated strategies. But the truth is, energy doesn't respond to force, it responds to alignment. That's why this ritual is only 10 minutes. It's short enough that you can commit to it every day, but powerful enough to shift your vibration instantly. And here's the secret. The universe doesn't measure time, it measures frequency. 10 minutes of pure, focused energy in alignment with abundance can be more transformative than hours of scattered thought. This is why the results often feel magical, because you are no longer pushing, you are attracting. The question is, are you willing to give yourself this gift for just 10 minutes a day? Imagine yourself 1 week from now, having practiced this ritual faithfully. You might notice unexpected income, opportunities appearing out of nowhere, or simply a new sense of peace when you think about money. These are not coincidences. They are signs that your vibration has shifted and the universe is responding. And the deeper you go into this practice, the stronger the results become. That's why it's so important to stay with me in this video. Because soon you'll hear stories of real people who applied these principles and experienced incredible breakthroughs. Their journeys will show you what's possible for you, too. Stories of transformation. Whenever we talk about abundance, it's easy for the mind to ask, but does this really work? Can a simple 10-minute ritual truly change my financial reality? The answer is yes, and to prove it, let's look at real stories of transformation. These aren't fairy tales, but living examples of how shifting vibration changes everything. When you hear them, don't just listen. See yourself in these stories, because what is possible for one person is possible for you, too. Take the story of a woman who felt hopeless about her finances. Every time she checked her bank account, her chest tightened with fear. She discovered the power of visualization and gratitude, and for 7 days, she practiced exactly the kind of ritual we are sharing here. At first, nothing seemed different. But within a week, she received an unexpected payment that cleared one of her debts. More importantly, she noticed her anxiety about money had disappeared. She began to smile again, trust again, and attract more opportunities. The money was a gift, but the real miracle was the peace she carried inside. Or consider the man who worked tirelessly, yet always felt broke. He believed hard work was the only way to earn money, and he wore exhaustion as a badge of honor. But deep down, he was vibrating scarcity. When he began practicing daily affirmations and gratitude, something shifted. He started receiving offers he hadn't even applied for. One opportunity led to a higher-paying role, with less effort than he had ever imagined possible. His friends called him lucky, but he knew it wasn't luck. It was alignment. He stopped pushing against life and began flowing with it. Even science-backed experiments show this pattern. Studies on gratitude practices reveal significant increases in happiness, well-being, and problem-solving ability. Why does this matter? Because when your mind is no longer trapped in fear, you notice solutions you once ignored. Suddenly, doors that were invisible are wide open. This is the invisible force of abundance at work, not magic, but the natural response of a universe tuned to your vibration. And those who commit to the practice, even for a few minutes a day, consistently report shifts they once thought impossible. So, as you listen to these stories, ask yourself, what will your story be? A month from now, will you be the person still doubting, still trapped in fear, or the person who decided to trust, practice, and align? Your story is unwritten, and every ritual you practice is a sentence you add to its pages. Stay with me, because in the next part of this journey, we'll explore exactly how to integrate this abundance into your everyday life, so that your transformation is not temporary, but permanent. What these stories reveal is that the true shift is not just in numbers or circumstances, it's in identity. When you stop identifying as someone who is always broke or never lucky, and start embodying the vibration of abundance, your entire reality begins to mirror this new self. You don't just manifest money, you manifest freedom, confidence, and inner peace. This is why people who commit to this practice often say that the money is wonderful, but the greatest gift is the transformation inside themselves. Because once you feel abundant on the inside, you can never again be truly poor on the outside. And the most powerful truth is this: their stories are not unique. The universe does not play favorites. The same laws of vibration that work for them are working for you right now. The only difference is whether you choose to align or resist, whether you stay in the illusion of scarcity or step into the reality of abundance. Your story can become one of miracles, synchronicities, and opportunities beyond imagination, but it begins with a choice. That choice is to believe, to practice, and to stay consistent. And as you'll see in the next section, the key is integration. Bringing the energy of this ritual into your everyday life, so abundance is not something you touch once, but something you live in every single day. Integration with real life. The ritual is powerful, but true transformation happens when you carry this vibration into your daily life. Abundance is not just something you feel for 10 minutes. It's a state of being you nurture moment by moment. Integration means learning how to keep your frequency high while paying bills, going to work, or even facing challenges. Because life will test you. You may feel doubt creeping in, or old fears resurfacing. But this is where your new awareness becomes your greatest strength. Instead of falling back into scarcity, you now have the tools to shift quickly into alignment with abundance. One of the simplest ways to integrate is to practice gratitude in real time. When you receive money, no matter how small, pause and say, "Thank you, universe." When you pay a bill, instead of feeling drained, affirm, "I am grateful for the service this provides, and I trust that more money is flowing back to me." These small mental shifts rewire your subconscious to see every exchange of money not as loss, but as flow. Money is never leaving you. It is circulating, like blood in your veins, always returning in new forms. The more you honor this flow, the stronger it becomes. Another powerful integration tool is symbolic action. For example, write down the amount you desire in your bank account on a sticky note and place it where you can see it daily. Or create a vision board that reflects the life you want to live. Not just the numbers, but the freedom, experiences, and joy that money allows. These symbols act as anchors, constantly reminding your subconscious of the vibration you are choosing. Over time, your mind accepts these images as normal, and reality begins to adjust to match them. Integration also means becoming aware of sabotaging habits. Notice how often you complain about money, compare yourself to others, or say phrases like, "I can't afford it." These words carry vibration, and each time you repeat them, you reinforce scarcity. Replace them with empowered statements like, "It's not a priority right now, but I trust that I will create the resources I need." By changing the language you use, you change the reality you experience. Words are not just communication, they are spells shaping your future. And finally, integration is about embodying abundance in your behavior. Walk with confidence, breathe deeply, smile often, and act as if you are already supported by the universe, because you are. When you embody abundance, people feel it. Opportunities are drawn to you. Life responds differently. This is the path to making the ritual not just a daily exercise, but a lifestyle. And when abundance becomes a lifestyle, it no longer fades after a meditation session. It becomes the very fabric of your reality. When you integrate abundance into daily life, you are no longer practicing in isolation. You are living as a magnet for prosperity. Imagine walking into a store and, instead of focusing on what you cannot buy, you focus on the energy of possibility. Imagine opening your bills and, instead of panic, you feel gratitude for the electricity, water, or internet that serves you every day. These subtle shifts change everything. Because the universe responds to how you feel about money, not the numbers themselves. The more peace, gratitude, and openness you cultivate in ordinary moments, the more extraordinary opportunities begin to unfold. And here's the most important truth. Integration turns abundance into identity. It's no longer something you try to manifest. It becomes who you are. And when abundance is who you are, lack has no place to survive. Every choice, every word, every thought radiates the vibration of prosperity. People notice it, situations align with it, and life begins to reflect it back to you in countless ways. This is why staying with me until the end of this video is so crucial. Because in the final part 1 will guide you through a powerful practice designed to anchor the state so deeply that it becomes unshakable. That practice will help you embody abundance not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. The final guided practice. Now it's time to move beyond words and step into experience. What we've discussed so far, the illusion of scarcity, the science of vibration, the 10-minute ritual, and the integration into daily life, has prepared you for this moment. This is where knowledge becomes transformation. I want to guide you through a short but powerful practice that will help you embody abundance right now, so that by the time you finish this video, you don't just understand abundance intellectually, you feel it in every cell of your body. So, take a moment to find a comfortable position. Sit or lie down, and gently close your eyes. Allow your shoulders to relax, your jaw to soften, and your breath to flow naturally. With each inhale, imagine you are drawing in light, energy, and possibility. With each exhale, release the tension, doubt, and fear you've been carrying. Your body is beginning to relax, your mind is beginning to quiet, and your heart is beginning to open. This is the space where abundance lives. Calm, open, receptive. Now, place your attention on your chest, the center of your heart. Imagine a warm golden light glowing there, expanding with every breath. This is the light of abundance, the infinite source of prosperity that has always been within you. As the light expands, see it filling your entire body, your head, your arms, your legs, until you are surrounded by a radiant field of golden energy. Feel how safe, supported, and loved you are in this moment. You are not alone. You are connected to the limitless flow of the universe. In your mind's eye, picture yourself opening your bank account. But this time, see the exact number you desire. Maybe it's $10,000, maybe $100,000, or even more. See those numbers clearly on the screen, glowing with golden light. And now, Focus not just on the numbers, but on how it feels. Feel the relief, the freedom, the joy. Imagine yourself smiling, laughing, maybe even crying tears of gratitude. Your body relaxes because the burden has lifted. Your heart expands because you feel supported. Your mind feels calm because you know everything is taken care of. Stay in that feeling. Breathe it in as if it is already real, because vibrationally, it is. Now, repeat silently or out loud these affirmations. I am worthy of abundance. I am open to receive wealth in expected and unexpected ways. Money flows to me with ease. Every day, I become more aligned with prosperity. I am grateful, I am supported, I am free. As you say these words, let the golden light around you grow even brighter, as if the universe itself is responding, amplifying your intention, and sending waves of abundance into your reality. Trust that what you feel now is planting seeds that will manifest in the physical world. Stay here for a few more breaths, anchored in gratitude. Know that what you've experienced in this practice is not imagination. It is creation. You have tuned your vibration, and the universe has already begun to respond. When you open your eyes, carry this energy with you. Walk through your day as someone who is already abundant, already supported, already free. Because the truth is, you are. What you just experienced is more than a meditation. It is a doorway. Each time you repeat this practice, you strengthen the pathway between your inner world and the outer reality that reflects it. Abundance is no longer something distant or uncertain. It is something you can feel now, touch now, embody now. And the more you embody it, the faster it manifests. Remember, the universe doesn't respond to desperation or doubt. It responds to certainty, gratitude, and alignment. This practice is your way of saying, I am ready. I am open. I am abundant. And here is the beautiful truth. You can return to this state anytime. 10 minutes before starting your day, a few minutes before sleeping, or even a quick reset during stressful moments. This practice can realign you instantly. It is not about escaping reality, but about creating it with intention. Carry this energy into your conversations, your decisions, and your actions. The more you live in this vibration, the more life will mirror it back to you. Abundance becomes not just a practice, but your new normal. Stay with me until the end, because in the closing moments of this video, I will remind you of the most important step you must take to lock in this transformation forever. Now, take a deep breath and let yourself feel the shift you've experienced in this journey. From breaking free of the illusion of scarcity, to understanding the science of vibration, to practicing the 10-minute ritual and embodying abundance through a guided practice, you now carry within you the keys to a new reality. The truth is simple. Your financial destiny is not written in numbers, but in energy. And when you align your energy, your entire life begins to change. So here's my invitation. Don't just watch this video and move on. Commit to the practice. For the next 7 days, give yourself the gift of 10 minutes daily. Visualize, affirm, and embody abundance. Watch how the universe begins to respond with synchronicities, opportunities, and blessings you could never have planned. The transformation you seek is not far away. It begins the moment you choose to live in alignment. And if this message resonated with you, stay connected. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and continue this journey with us. Each new video is designed to help you grow, expand your consciousness, and attract the life you deserve. Share this video with someone you care about, because abundance multiplies when it is shared. Remember, the more you give, the more you receive. As you go forward today, hold on to this truth. You are not chasing abundance, you are abundance. It flows through you, surrounds you, and responds to you. Trust it, live it, and let your story of transformation begin now. You've just completed a powerful journey. Together, we uncovered the illusion of scarcity and how it has silently shaped your life. we explored the science of vibration, proving that money and abundance are simply energy responding to your state of being. You learned the 10-minute ritual designed to rewire your frequency, heard stories of transformation that prove what is possible, and experienced a guided practice to embody abundance right now. These steps are not theory. They are your new roadmap to financial and spiritual freedom. Now I want to ask you, which part of this journey spoke to you the most? Was it the realization that scarcity is an illusion? Was it the 10-minute ritual that you can start today? Or was it the guided practice where you felt abundance within you? Share your answer in the comments below, because your words may inspire someone else to begin their own transformation. If this video resonated with you, don't stop here. Subscribe to this channel, activate the notifications, and stay connected, because each new video is designed to take you deeper into the path of manifestation, self-expansion, and true abundance. By subscribing, you're not just following a channel. You're joining a global community of souls committed to creating a new reality. And if you feel called to take action, here's your challenge. Commit to practicing the 10-minute ritual every day for the next 7 days. Then, come back to the comments and share what happened. Notice the synchronicities, the shifts in your mood, the opportunities that appear. This is how you prove to yourself that the universe always responds when you align with it. Before you leave, I invite you to continue your journey by watching our previous video, which connects directly with everything you've learned today. It will take you even deeper into the process of shifting your energy and attracting miracles. Together, these two videos form a powerful foundation for creating the abundant life you deserve. So take a moment now, subscribe, turn on the bell, and step confidently into the flow of prosperity that is already waiting for you.